Welcome to the 24th day of Advent, the 24th day of Stitchmas. Now, thank you so much for joining me all month for this event. Now, I will let you know now, I am going to be doing some footage tomorrow. So I am going to film. Whether the video is going to be up on Christmas Day, I don't know. It may be up on Boxing Day, but yeah, I'm definitely going to do a bit of footage because I thought it'd be really nice for you to see, because I've told you all about the Christmas dinner and the bags and everything, you know, see our dinner and things. Yeah, so I'm not going to obviously film all day or anything, but there are some things I've got to open. Oh, actually my husband has moved the calendar. I just realised it's not here. So yeah, so we got, basically, I hope this camera doesn't drop. I'm absolutely covered in flour. I've been doing some baking. I've baked this big cookie, and I'll actually, after I finish speaking to you here, I've got a teensy bit of footage of when the cookie went in the oven and then what it looked like when it come out and things. So when it's cool, I'm going to basically let the boys decorate it, and I've got all those gingerbread pieces and the house and everything we're going to build, so it's going to be a big decorating session in a moment. So basically I had to change my jumper to come and sit on film. This is just a knitted shop bought jumper because I was so covered in flour, but my leggings are covered in flour, so if the camera drops you're going to see them. So excuse me, I'll just get my gingerbread house tissues and my candy canes on it. So I have been out this morning. I've been round to a friend's to drop a present, and I have nipped in the co-op and things, and after all this decorating, my husband and I are going to do some last minute food shopping, and then this evening my in-laws are coming round. So yes, it's going to be a bit of a full-on day, but I'll show you my advent calendars and what I've been up to, and this was actually yesterday, this one thing I was up to, and then I totally forgot to show you, but I'll show you today. It's sewing related. I haven't sewn a stitch, but it's some sewing prep, and yeah, and I've knitted. All I've done is I have knitted a couple more rows on my sock. So what the plan is over Christmas with my sock, every morning when I have my morning green tea in bed, when I finish that, I'm just going to do a little bit of knitting, just until I feel ready to eat my, you know, prep my breakfast and things. So I think, you know, I might have that Christmas sock before the 12th day of Christmas is over. That would be nice, wouldn't it? So I'm going to start off. Do you know what? I'm going to leave this back stitch one to the final thing because it looks exciting, doesn't it? Maybe leave the sewing one. So I'm going to go with my ideas one first. And 24 doesn't look all that exciting on here. Oh, it's come off. Yeah, I'll show you. Leave a carrot out for Rudolph. Well, we've got our reindeer treats from McDonald's. Will that do, do you think? And we're baking a cookie for Santa. So, yeah, so Rudolph can have a bit of that as well, can't he? So, what shall we open next? I'm feel a bit thrown out because I've changed the order of things. So we're going to go to Barbie next. And I think this is probably going to be less exciting for us all because we've guessed that this is going to be the skis, haven't we? We guessed this was the skis from the beginning, didn't we? Because of the length of it. So yes, it's the skis, and they're lovely. They've got embossed snowflakes on them. So they're so nice, and I'm guessing those shoes are going to fit in perfectly. Now, I was hoping to get some figure skates in this Barbie calendar, but unfortunately no. That's the only thing. If I could have changed anything, probably had, you know, some figure skates, but yeah, but I'm really happy with this calendar. You know, I'm not complaining at all. I think it's been absolutely fabulous. And Barbie, you look fantastic, girl. Isn't she? Oh, that's lovely. And my Minnie could borrow this outfit, couldn't she? But I can't do the twinning is winning because I haven't got an outfit like this. Oh, it's when she stands up. It makes her stand really well all on her own. Look, perfect. I'll have to take a photograph of her and post it on my doll Instagram. My doll Instagram is at the Doll Diaries by Claire with underscores. I'll try and put that up on the screen. I don't know if it's in my information on YouTube, but obviously I've got 2 Instagrams, and obviously my Claire Who Makes Things with underscores, but that's my doll. So yeah, I will post her on there. So yeah, I had to separate it because I thought, well, people that follow me through sewing and knitting and crocheting things, they might not be doll people, you know, so I totally get that. So I've made, it was a bit of a risk really, mixing the dolls and this in my Stitchmas, but I couldn't really do 2 separate videos. It would have just been too much for me. So yeah, I just threw it all into one. So I'm going to go to Prim next, and it's on the orange side. So I don't think, obviously Advent is 24 days, isn't it? But some calendars do put 25, they throw an extra one, but this is definitely a 24, so there'll be no Prim tomorrow. But there will be my ideas calendar tomorrow. There won't be any Barbie, and there won't be any backstitch. That was the last bag. But yeah, it's Christmas Day, isn't it? So I feel a lot better today. Yesterday, do you know what I was saying? I was feeling like a bit nauseous and the stress. My heart was like this all day. That can't be good, can it? And I got into bed and it was still like this, but I did feel my heart calm down while I was in bed last night, and I woke up and it's been okay. So yeah, I just get anxiety and stressed and stuff, you know. But I've been pretty good most of the month. Oh, I can see something wonderful. Scissors. Oh, they're Prim Love scissors. That can go in recycling now, can't it? Oh, they're lovely. My favourite colour as well. Well, not one of my favourite colours. Oh, they're really nice. I'm really happy with those. So I haven't put those things away from yesterday. I've put the sewing basket in my craft room. I can't find my craft room bin. So at the moment, my desk is just covered in rubbish and things I've put on there because I don't know where it is. And I just wondered, there's a parcel there, just wondering whose name was on it. And Michelle who watches my channel, she said, oh, have you done a studio tour or anything? And I was like, you know, or have you got any tips for craft storage? And I did say, you're probably asking the wrong person, because yeah, I'm in a bit of a mess at the moment and we go under renovation, so, and I'm going to be moving out of that room, and I'm actually going to be moving temporarily into this room while things get done. Yeah, so it's a bit crazy before that gets knocked down. So yeah, it's a bit crazy at the moment. So I'm going to open this one. I hope you're all having a lovely Christmas Eve. I hope you're getting to choose what you enjoy doing. Sometimes you don't really get to enjoy Christmas Eve. Like, I like to, you know, stay at home and things, but sometimes it's not always, you can't, can you? Oh, Karen from So Little Time. I'm sure you've had one of these in one of your calendars, haven't you? I'm sure you've shown this already. Was it in your Beyond the Pink Door calendar, maybe? Oh, that is lovely. And I think my husband will like this. Right, I'll just grab something. Right, my husband finds pins everywhere, right? And look where he puts them. It's a candle that's pretty much burnt out. I think it's IKEA. It smells like an IKEA candle. He sticks them in here. So right, let's transfer a few. And my husband, oh, I've broke that pin. That's no good. My husband is a carpenter. That was his first trade. He does other things, but I think he always likes things when they've got wood on them. So that is now going to stay in my hallway. For my husband, if he finds a pin, I'm going to get rid of this candle. I don't think I could even light it anymore actually, because the wick looks too low down. And I'll tell him that's what he can dig the pins in now when he finds them. So I'll pop that up there. So now I'm going to show you something I did in the preparation for sewing. Now I've opened 2 of the Poppy to Fry miniature basket kits, where you get basically a printed piece of fabric and a plain piece of fabric. That's all you need, and obviously a sewing machine and thread. And this is the one piece. This is the other piece. This is for basically 2 separate pots, the 2 different kits. And what I've done is I've photocopied this one, but I forgot to put it actual size. And look, there was a piece of thread on it, so it's actually photocopied the piece of thread. But basically I've got a pattern now. If I ever wanted to make, it wasn't for that size pot, it's slightly bigger. I could make a pot again that size because I've got the template. And if I wanted to redo this, I've got something to refer to, because obviously these are printed, but I could make free motion versions of these, couldn't I? You know, which I like. You know, I like the printed, but I do prefer the free motion. And yes, I could remake it, but obviously if I remade this one, it would be slightly bigger. And then when I did this one, I printed this one. It's come out a slightly different colour, look. I've actually made it the exact size. So basically, by printing these out, I've got a few uses. I can either use these as templates to make boxes of that size, use them as a guide for other drawings that I might want to put on there. I could use these drawings for other things, but yeah, they're good to keep in my pattern pieces, aren't they? So it's worth not just getting these and making them, getting a copy so you can get more uses out of what you've paid for the kits. That's my advice anyway. So that is it at this moment, right? But I will send you over to more footage. I've been letting a giant cookie cool, so there's going to be some serious cookie decorating going on in there, and I'm going to basically try and film some of it for you. So next time I see you, we're in the kitchen, so I'll see you there.